Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Is it okay to compare yourself to others? You might have heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. This phrase has been used for centuries, but even after it was written, people have found ways to make comparison work for them. Is comparing yourself to others good, normal or bad? In this video, we shall be sharing with you how comparing yourself to others can hurt you and also help you measure up. Comparison is a powerful cognitive tool for social animals like us. It helps us understand the world around us, but it also motivates us to strive for what we don't have and avoid falling short of others' accomplishments. I've come to realize that it's almost impossible not to compare. People are always comparing themselves to others even if they try not to. It's just a part of human nature, especially in a world where technology and social media make it easier to keep up with the lives of others. In this age of social media, there's never been so much information available about everyone else around us, their jobs, their achievements, their relationships. Even the way people choose to portray themselves on social media can be more than enough to make you feel like you're doing something wrong with your own life. But is it really possible to make a fair assessment about someone else's life based on what you see on Facebook, Instagram, and other social networks? Comparison involves being observant and self-aware. It means taking note of the individuals around us and how they seem different from us. Our minds are predisposed to constantly compare ourselves to others. It happens in the prefrontal brain and is referred to as self-other-mergence. In today's society, comparison has become a major threat to happiness, which is one of the dark sides. On the other hand, when you compare yourself to others, you get insight into your own goals and aspirations, as well as helpful criticism about how well you are doing. So, it can be argued that comparison is a double-edged sword. There are ways that you can use comparison to your advantage. Number 1. Make comparisons the essence of your learning, growth and improvement. Positive lessons can be learned by comparing yourself to others. You can learn human behavior, our likes and dislikes when you compare. When you compare yourself to others, you develop your own set of beliefs, your ability to tell things apart, and your sense of what constitutes a good decision. When there is something about another person that you don't have, instead of feeling jealous or horrible about yourself, use it as an opportunity for learn and improve yourself. You can't tell whether you've improved or not until you have a basis for comparison. Comparing yourself to others can help you find areas where you need improvement. When you see someone else having more success or a better quality of life than yours, it can help make you aware that there are areas where you need improvement. Number 2. Make comparisons a loop for feedback. When you compare yourself to others, you will know if you are doing better or not. When you know that you are doing better than the person you're comparing yourself to, it might serve as a source of motivation for you to maintain your current level of success. On the other hand, when you realize that you are doing less well than another person, it may serve as a powerful incentive for you to put in more effort and enhance your skills and abilities. If you know you're doing similarly to someone else, it will encourage you to improve your methods and strategies in order to keep becoming better. Number 3. Make comparisons a great source of motivation. If you know how to use them, comparisons may help you improve your life. Knowing that a buddy of yours has a nicer house or car than you could encourage you to increase your productivity and financial output. Knowing that someone is more well-liked than you is likely to spur you on to put in more effort when learning how to interact with others. Knowing that a teammate is more skilled than you are at a certain activity might spur you on to improve your own performance. It can motivate you to work harder. If you see someone else doing better than you, you may feel inspired to work harder and reach a similar level of success. On the other hand, when you constantly compare yourself to others, you may feel a rush of negative emotions: guilt, shame, jealousy, disappointment, unhappiness, frustration, etc. To make things worse, these feelings can be hard to shake even when you recognize them as unhealthy. When you compare yourself to others, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that other people are better than you in every way. This leads to feelings of low self-esteem and self-doubt, which can be detrimental to your success. Sometimes, comparisons can dissuade you from being the best version of yourself. Even if it's something you normally look forward to doing, comparisons might dampen your enthusiasm. If you're having a good day and then you check social media sites and see someone else's new post, it's easy to compare your circumstances to theirs and feel envious, which can be detrimental to your mental health. It's easy to use social media as a barometer to compare yourself to your friends. You look at their latest photos and updates, compare your own life to theirs, and see how inferior you feel in comparison. Perhaps that friend who loves her job is actually having trouble at work or has just gone through a breakup. Perhaps that friend who is painting a picture of a happy and perfect marriage is going through domestic violence. Maybe that person who seems to have everything together is actually struggling with depression or anxiety. Social media has become an easy way for people to hide behind their carefully manicured profiles. Even if everything looks perfect from the outside, it could be a far cry from the perfect life that is being displayed on social media. Regardless of how hard you try or how much you attempt to replicate their style, you will never be them, so spare yourself the anguish and get back to doing what makes you happy. To conform or copy the pattern set by our peers is a recipe for misery. When you compare yourself to others way too much, you'll set yourself up for distress. Be mindful of the double-edged sword of comparisons. The next time you find yourself comparing yourself to another person or group of people, here are some tips for how you can combat negative self-talk. 1. Recognize that everyone is unique and there's no one right way for someone to live their life. What works well for other people might not work at all for you. 2. Pay attention to the difference between your goals and your standards. Just because other people are more successful than you, it doesn't make you a failure. If you found value in this video, please give it a like, comment, turn on the notification bell and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.